single piece of seamless quartz cut across the grain. It's not possible, even with today's technology, it would shatter. Crystal's not magnetic.
Neither's gold.
What is this thing?
Maybe the Nazca Indians thought this was their god. You think this is the one from
Akator. Maybe the Spaniards found the skull along with all this other loot. They're headed for their ships along the shore. Maybe the Indians caught up with them, or they got to squabbling amongst themselves over their prize, kill each other off. The Indians wrap them up and bury him. A couple hundred years later, Oxley shows up here, finds the skull, takes it away. Maybe to Akator. But then he returns it here.
Return. Return like you were on the walls of his cell.
He put it back where he found it. Why?
Hello, Jonesy.
Hello, Mack.
You're lucky I turned up, Jonesy. Dove Chink, they wanted to blow your brains out. That's the third time I've saved your life.
Unshackle me, I'll give you a big hug.
You had a Luger pointed at the base of your skull first time we met.
I had the situation under control.
You owe me.
What do you owe them? Huh? After the war, when you turned, how many names did you give the Reds?
Look,
How many good men died because of you?
Here.
Eventually, they're gonna let me out of this chair, comrade, and when they do, I'm gonna break your nose.
Comrade, you think this is about flags? About uniforms? You think this is about lines on a map?
It's just about money, isn't it?
Oh, only money. A gigantic pile of money. Don't worry about what the Russians will pay. It's nothing compared to what's at Akator. An entire city of gold. It's what the conquistadors were after. For God's sake, Jonesy, we'd be rich. Richer than Howard Hughes.
Blood money, every nickel.
I need you to see the angle here, mate. Be smart, do the right thing, just like in... Like in Berlin, got me? Just like in Berlin. You want me to trot off, or should we sing a song?
How fortunate our failure to kill you, Dr. Jones. You survived to be of service to us once again.
Well, you know me. Always glad to help.
Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. You recognize those words? It was your own Dr. Oppenheimer, after he created the atomic bomb.
He was quoting the Hindu Bible.
It was nuclear intimidation. But now this next level of weapon is ours to have. Yours to fear.
Weapon? What weapon?
A mind weapon. A new frontier of psychic warfare. That was Stalin's dream.
Now I know why Oxley put the skull back where he found it. He knew you were looking for it.
That skull is no mere deity carving. Surely you knew that the moment you laid eyes on it. It was not made by human hands.
Who made it then? Come on.
The body we found in New Mexico was not the first. We'd already dissected 2 others from similar crash sites in the Soviet Union.
Saucermen from Mars.
The legends about Akator are all true. Early men could not have conceived it, much less built it. It was a city of supreme beings, with technologies and paranormal abilities.
You gotta be kidding me.
Why do you choose not to believe your own eyes? The New Mexico specimen gave us hope. Unlike the others we'd found, its skeleton was pure crystal. A distant cousin, perhaps. Maybe they too were sent to find Akator. Perhaps we're all searching for the same thing. There is no other explanation.
There's always another explanation.
The skull was stolen from Akator in the 15th century. Whoever returns it
to the city temple will gain control over its powers. I've heard that bedtime story before. It's a legend. Why do you think Akator even exists?
You should ask your friend that question.
Приведите профессора.
We're certain he's been there.
Oxley?